And welcome back, Grillman's Garage. We're outside today. It's a beautiful day, relatively. It stopped snowing for a while. It's still overcast. We've got the Osmo Nano camera on the chest here, and we've got a screen recording with a mic going there. I don't know how good the mic is on the R2, but we're going to get her going. We're going to get the DJI Mini 5 Pro up for a small waypoint mission around the lake and see what it's like. We've got about, at least 12 or 13 inches of snow here. So let's get this up and running. Here we go. One, and press the C1 button at the back. There it goes.
Take off. Home point updated.
There we go. And it looks pretty solid to me. I've never done a real close-up of this. Let's see if we can do a close-up here. Okay. There we go. That's what it looks like. Solid as a rock. Pretty well. There we go. Sorry about the beeping, but let's get this up and running here. Up and away we go. And there it goes. I think you can see it. Okay, we're up to about, well, enough of that. Here we go. Bring that camera down. We're going to enter our waypoint missions. Select that one. It's the Boyd Lake one. And we've set everything and move this guy up. We've set everything to 3 meters per second. Continue, blah, 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 blah. Good stuff. Let's get her going here. Boom. And there it goes. Just want to bring that camera down a bit. There we go. It's going to go up to about 60 meters. And it's going to go around the lake. When it starts the recording, we'll look at the actual path. And again, the full video will be at the end. Okay. It should only be about a 5-minute flight, I think, 5 or 6 minute flight, so it's not too long. But I want to see exactly where, because that horizon doesn't look 100% on. Well, maybe it does. Yeah, it is. There it is, and it's going to go up a bit. Oh, okay. I had actually wanted to go a little bit further down. Can we adjust the camera now, or is it going to stop everything? No, you can't adjust the camera now. So this is with it at 0. Okay. So we've done the altitude at 0 for the POI. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to change that in the next one and change it down to about 30%. And that'll give me the borders of the lake. See what that's like. Okay, what do we got here? That looks better there. If you can see this screen a little bit better. You can see this, I'm looking at through the Osmo modular device there. Here we go. I can see that pretty good. And this has 700 nits on the controller. So that's pretty good. So it says here we've got 8 minutes. Okay, I was going to say, I couldn't quite see it there. It's not that cold, but it's in between the 0 and the couple of degrees above that makes your eyes water a little bit sometimes. Yeah. As you can see, we got lots of snow here. You can see that we did the snow this morning, and you can see the truck, it's all covered, and some of the trees down there are covered with where we did the snow blowing. Oh, back to the video here. It's going around. Let's see what happens here. We'll just go this way. We'll shrink this down a bit. That's where it is there. Okay, that shows you a little bit better where we're going. So it's slow. I mean, it's at 3 meters per second, I believe. Yeah, so it's pretty slow. Slow going around an 8-minute circle. There's maybe a 5 km/h gusty wind, so there's really no wind. So it should look really good. Might be a little high on the altitude. The angle of the camera might be a little bit high. So this is all experiments and what you do with it. So this is, depends how far away you are from that point of interest. The camera seems to point higher up and higher up. If I was a lot closer in the orbit, and this is the closest thing you're going to get to a repetitive orbit, if you will, because you can't really draw a circle in a waypoint mission and have it fly it. You've got to put your positions around it and it flies. But the one good thing about the DJI one is that it doesn't stop at waypoints. It just keeps on going continually, which is a great feature, and I like that. There's my little pizza box down there. Yeah, we had pizza on last Friday. I guess I missed it this Friday. Yeah, because it was snowing too much. So today's Saturday. It didn't have pizza last night, so that's from last week. We get a new landing pad every week, generally. There we go. So it's taken its time. I mean, 8 minutes. Wow. It says it's about halfway through, so lucky that it's not a what am I going to say? Lucky that it's not a windy day. We get to see some of that snow and what's accumulating on the lake. It's not cold enough yet to freeze, but pretty soon it will be. And about another, I'd say, well, I don't know. I think all this snow is going to disappear by Christmas. I think it will. I don't think it's going to stay. That would be extremely rare. Now, we have seen snow on Halloween and the American Thanksgiving. We have seen lots of snow there, and it just disappears. It falls, it stays for a day, and disappears. This has been here for 4 or 5 days. So are we going to have a green Christmas? I've seen that joke before, where we had a couple of weeks before Christmas, had a nice downpour of snow. It looked beautiful. Then Christmas, it was all green and all gone. That was it. So it's over there now. It's going around. And this is, again, DJI Mini 5 Pro. One of the best, if not the best, and I eat my words here, Waypoint Mission Planners I've seen outside of the original Parrot, Bebop, and Anafi systems. Okay, the downfall on the Bebop was because it was completely EIS, didn't have a huge flight time, but the Anafi, way ahead of its time, but extremely light, susceptible to heavy winds, and not a great range. Did not have a great range on it, and again, it just didn't handle wind that well. Very, very light, but a beautiful, beautiful drone. Okay, we're coming down to the 5 o'clock mark there, and it should be doing pretty good. I really want to see this video at the end. And at the end, what I might do is I might speed it up a little bit. We'll have a look at it in post, and we'll have a look, and might speed it up at the end a bit, just so you're not watching another 8-minute video that you don't really want to watch. But we'll see what happens with it. If I can find the right music to it, it might be worth it. But you can see it there. So there we go. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pop this up again here, just so you can get a little bit of it. There we go. You can see a little bit of it there, so if you don't want to watch the video at the end, that's what it looks like. And that big white field patch up there is the pit. And if I go back another year or so, it was not near that big. It's spreading out, but I think that's as big as they can get it, because that's point to point of their property line. Yeah, there we go. So you can see where the snow is just starting to glaze on the lake there. Right? Okay, back to where we were. Boom, and we're down at the bottom. There we go. Boom. There we are. And then it's got 2 more to go, and it's going to stop and come home. It's always on the optimal return to home, so there's no problem here, because it could do a regular return to home. There's nothing above it. But it'd be nice to see the green tunnel, and I call it the Green Mile, whether that's good or bad. Great movie, though. Yeah, great movie. But I like to see the green tunnel. So we're coming up to our second last waypoint, and we're going to go from there and see what happens. Okay, this is a Ulanzi M23 mic, and Ulanzi usually puts out some pretty good stuff, but this mic, it's horrible. It really is. I might get a few seconds of good stuff to sync it up, but after that, it's not very good. I got another one coming. I want to try something just to be tiny little thing to put on here. I don't like the lanyard type and the lavalier type, so I'm trying to experiment with a small one. If I find a good one that works. There we go. Oh, it stopped and we're coming home, I hope. No, we're not. What stopped? Why did it stop the video? That's not good. Can we start the video again? Okay. That's a good question. Why did it stop the video? I started again. I'll have to look into that. But we started again, and we're going to see what happens there. So as it comes to the end here, what's going to happen? All kind of weird little things are happening now and again. You can't explain it. Nothing works 100% of the time. So why that stopped, I'll have to look at that. Maybe it's switched to internal. Don't know. We'll find out. Maybe the SD card is full. Don't know. Don't think so, but don't know. There we go. And it's finished. There we are. Return to home. And there's the green mile. Yeah. So maybe the SD card was full. I'll have to look at that. Here it comes. And then we're going to switch to the... There it is, and it's coming right back, right down there. As it comes into view, we'll lower this and have a look at it. Well, get over here. There we go. There we go, just in case. Is it going to land? I don't know. I think it will. I think it will. Look at that. Yeah, it did. It found the pizza box. It found the pizza box. Okay, let's just stop this video. Okay. And we've got this guy down here. Amazing. Well, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, you know, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, and watch the video at the end. We'll see you in the next one. It's a beautiful snowy day.
Takeoff.